Hello guys, today I will be busting myths about tortoises that you might have not known were fake. This channel just reached around 23 subscribers in just a few days, so I'm really grateful for that, thank you. Myth number one is that the shell on tortoises aren't a part of their body. They actually are, and they are the same as basically what bones are to humans. It's a part of their structure, and if they don't have their shell, they will die. It also has nerves in it, so if you touch a tortoise's shell, they will feel it. And that's why they like humans rubbing their shells, because it makes them feel sort of massaged and like relaxed. Myth number two is that tortoises don't need UVB. UVB is basically heat that tortoises absorb, and you can put this in the cage as a lamp, but some people don't because they think it's not needed. But without UVB, it's going to be deadly for the tortoise. They won't be able to absorb nutrients. And since they're a cold-blooded animal, and they originate from very hot places, they will need UVB a lot. So if you don't give a UVB lamp to them, it's going to be deadly for them. Another myth is that tortoises can eat fruit as their daily diet every single day. This is not true. It can be fed as an occasional treat, very rarely, but definitely not daily or as a part of their normal diet. This is because fruit is very high in sugar, and tortoises actually cannot process sugars very well, so it can cause diarrhea, and this can sort of decrease the health of a tortoise. Do not feed tortoises fruit very often, but as a treat. Myth number four is that tortoises are very slow and boring. They may be slow, but they are definitely not boring. They can grow an attachment to their owners. For example, tortoises can recognize their owner's footsteps and their face and even their voices, even though they don't have ears. They can recognize voices and footsteps through vibrations, and they have quite a good memory. They can definitely recognize faces. Cooper comes always over to the cage when I see him, and he always wants to go out, and when I do take him out, he's always biting stuff and he's very curious. And in my opinion, I think they're just like really funny sort of little creatures. The next myth is that tortoises don't have to have a water bowl in their enclosures. This is absolutely not true, because they will die from it if you don't have fresh water in their cages at all times. This is because people think that they get all their water and hydration from their food, which is true, they do get a lot of hydration from their food, but they still should be having access to clean water, even if you don't see them drinking a lot, because one day they might really need water and it won't be there. But yeah, it's definitely just an essential to have in their cage, and it's just as important as food. Another myth is that tortoises only have to have one food all the time to stay healthy. This is not true, because one food isn't just going to give tortoises all the vitamins and nutrients they need. I give Cooper dandelions, curly kale, lamb's lettuce, and also watercress. And you can buy these just from regular shops. It's really good to mix up their diet, so they can also feel the different textures of food. For example, watercress is quite sort of smooth, whereas kale is very crunchy, which means Cooper will sort of have to dig and break it down to eat more. So it's very good for his sort of enrichment as well. Play with sort of different textures. It's just very important for them to get all their nutrients and vitamins in order for them to stay healthy and grow correctly. Thanks for watching this video, and if you found it helpful, please like and subscribe to become a Cooperling.